I mean, this could legitimately be a top 10 MCU movie ever. The next MCU movie, The Thunderbolts, just had its first major test screening, and the reactions were kind of shocking. Early audiences are even calling it one of the best Marvel movies in years. So is it really that good? Well, let's break down everything coming from the screening. Let's start out with the headline. The Thunderbolts reportedly got some of the highest test screening scores of any Phase 5 projects. Sources close to the production described audiences' reactions as off the charts, and even Marvel insiders were caught off guard by how well it played. People coming out of the screenings were buzzing, and one insider even said that the crowd could not stop talking about it afterwards. This is the type of energy that Marvel movies have been missing. Even David Harbour, the actor who plays Red Guardian, said that the movie has been playing really well and it's gonna surprise a lot of people. So what's so different about the Thunderbolts? Well, the early viewers said that it's not just another Avengers MCU style movie. Think more Winter Soldier tone, but with a team of morally gray misfits. Director Jay Schreier reportedly leaned into a darker, more grounded feel, something emotionally heavy, but still with moments of humor, and people are comparing it to Beef, his last series, and even some A24 vibes with how he handles characters' emotions. Before seeing this movie, obviously a lot of fans were comparing it to Marvel's Suicide Squad, but apparently it's less like that and more like the Guardians of the Galaxy. Florence Pugh's Yelena is front and center here and reportedly crushes it. This is her movie, but every character does get their moment. The chemistry between this strange group, Bucky, Ghost, Red Guardian, US Agent, it's a real highlight. Critics have called it one of the most character-driven Marvel team-up movies yet, and that is a bold statement. So if you liked the banter of the Guardians of the Galaxy but wish there was a little bit more emotional depth, this is that. The action is apparently amazing, and Ghost, a character who a lot of people were reluctant was on this team, apparently gets a standout fight scene that had people buzzing. The movie's around 2 hours and 20 minutes long, but apparently it flies by, and the pacing is actually very tight. And without giving anything away, Sentry and his dark counterpart, the Void, are a huge part of the film, and people say it's one of the most fascinating antagonist arcs that we've seen in a while, especially in the MCU. There's even rumors of some shocking reveals, but Marvel is apparently holding back on what they're showing us in the trailers, and I am very thankful for that. So far, there is absolutely zero negativity coming out of any of these test screenings. No one's saying the CGI looks bad, no one's trashing the writing or humor. The only minor concern is that Disney might not know how to market something that's tonally unique. Now, I know that these are test screenings, so people coming out of them are going to be a lot more positive than they normally would, so I have a few things that I am concerned about with the movie. The first of which being the comedy. I know this movie is going to be funny, and I want it to be funny, but I don't want it to drown out the emotional moments like some of the MCU movies in the past have done. Thor, Love and Thunder, I'm looking at you. Secondly, with the reveal of the Avengers Doomsday cast, it is a little bit concerning to me that we already know that most of these characters make it out. Sorry, Taskmaster. Not that I'm not happy that they all live, but in the intense moments in the Thunderbolts, I'm not going to be worried because I know that these characters are going to make it out. These are just two of my biggest concerns for the Thunderbolts, and I'm sure you have some as well, as you would with any movie that hasn't come out yet. So what do you think? Are you more excited for the Thunderbolts after hearing about these test screenings? Let me know in the comments, and if you don't already, consider liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next time.